Hello, Greg, I'm glad you're here because I think I've just uncovered a pretty devious plot. There's this clip of paparazzi talking to this TikTok star Ryan Halza, and there's something very off about it. I want you to take a look at it and tell me what you think. The average person, this might look like your normal video of some child star lashing out at the paparazzi, right? Stealing his hat, telling him off, and rightfully so, right? I mean, leave the poor guy alone. It seems like they've been following him all day. It's only fair that he should have to pay the hat tax. The well-known Hollywood institution, the hat tax. But something about this video, when I first saw it a few months ago, did not seem right to me. For starters, the audio in this clip is super weird, right? Like, the music and the dialogue are not mixed well. There's this loud ass camera sound effect going on the entire time. And at the end of the video, it's kind of hard to tell because you can't really see Ryan super well, but it almost seems like when he says, "You follow me all day, I'm bound to mess with you sometimes," it almost kind of looks like he's actually not moving his mouth at all.
I'm bound to mess with you sometimes.
Which is a little suspicious, but not as suspicious as the fact that the paparazzi doesn't seem at all concerned about this disembodied voice. I don't think he's nearly as put off by it as he should be. That's terrifying. Ryan, you got any fun projects coming up?
I will not stoop to answering these foolish queries.
Whoa, hey man, how are you doing that?
This petty annoyance you call a career ends today.
What the hell, dude? I didn't know you had telepathy.
Every celebrity has telepathy.
Put me down.
No.
Hey, where's my hat? Also, I love that the paparazzi says nothing for the entire video except unspecified cursing. His immediate reaction to getting his hat playfully stolen is just to go off the fucking deep end, dude. Ha! Got your hat. Now you have to stop following me. Ah! Fuck you! Fuck you! Bitch! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! It's just a joke. But by far the most damning evidence for this paparazzi video being staged is that, I don't know who Ryan Halza is, and neither do you, and neither does anybody in the comments. Who is that? Bro, who is he? Who? Haha, paparazzi have such sad lives, man. Yeah, that would suck to get your hat stolen, I agree. So I'm gonna go out on a limb here and guess that if TikTok, which is famous for being able to find the right audience for every video, can't find the right audience for this video, that Ryan Halza is in fact not famous. Which would make the person filming him not a paparazzi and just a stalker. Like, this is just a regular guy. You can't paparazzi a regular guy. Sir, the people want to know, what's it like to be so normal? What the fuck? Who are you? So I was confused at first, but it seemed like it was posted by like an actual paparazzi account. This account called Hollywood Paparazzi. I'd never heard of it before, but I assumed it was just like, you know, something like the Hollywood Fix. It just posts paparazzi videos of influencers and stuff like that. So I clicked on it, and lo and behold, it is just hundreds upon hundreds, just pages of videos exclusively about Ryan Halza and his brother Sammy Halza. It seems like they do this together. Just countless videos of them getting hounded by the paparazzi over and over. And to be honest, they don't handle it very well. Here's a video of Ryan Halza losing control on a paparazzi, acting out like a spoiled brat. Holy shit, dude, Ryan Halza totally flipped out in that video. Someone get this spoiled brat in jail. Here's my impression of Ryan Halza flipping out. You know, man, I don't usually side with paparazzi. I don't. I think it's a pretty big invasion of privacy, but that was too far, Ryan. That was uncalled for. Apology with tears and blood now. It seems like their videos are designed with a few specific purposes in mind. One, they want you to think that they are famous. Two, they want you to be on their side right away. Like, they want you to see the paparazzi as like invading their privacy and them having to deal with that right away. So your immediate reaction is to comment without even knowing who they are. Like, oh, come on, leave him alone. He doesn't deserve this. And to be fair, like, I agree. You know, it doesn't make any sense for them to be followed by paparazzi. They're just normal guys. Okay, now this one is actually insane. So this one is of Ryan's brother, Sammy. It's called Sammy Halza Runs Away from Stalking Paparazzi.
Wrapped around your heart.
Holy shit, dude, that is terrifying. No wonder it seems like they hate the paparazzi so much in every video, dude. That would be so scary. To be sprinting down the street, chased by a speeding car trying to get a photo of you, and you're just a regular guy. That would be so confusing. Also, again, the audio in this one is super weird. I love how quietly the paparazzi is asking for a picture. He's borderline murmuring in a car like 50 yards away from a guy who's full on sprinting as he's cruising at 70. What's up, man? People want to know what you're working on. I love this caption too, and the fact that it was supposedly posted by a paparazzi account. Sammy Halsey runs away from stalking paparazzi. The fact that even the paparazzi admits they were stalking him adds a whole extra creepy layer to this. Creepy paparazzi with sinister intentions chases Sammy Halsey down the street, trying to run him over. He gets off on watching him suffer. Okay, here's where their strategy kind of doesn't really make any sense to me. They're staging these videos, so they have the opportunity to be anybody in these videos. They could be the most perfect character, the most likable people. You know, they're introducing themselves to people for the first time in these videos. They have the opportunity to come across like saints, like dealing with the paparazzi with such grace, but instead half the time they're like attacking the paparazzi, all while wearing the most confusing outfit known to man. But not every video is like this. They actually do have some videos where instead of coming across as Hollywood's newest bad boys, they come across as Hollywood's newest sweethearts. Here's a video of him making the paparazzi's day by buying him a burrito.
Yeah, I got you a burrito. I like when people are respectful of myself.
Aw, that's so sweet. It's kind of like they mixed the classic paparazzi TikTok video with one of those TikToks where someone finds a stray dog and nurses it back to health. Both because he's giving it food and also because the person he's helping like isn't talking the entire time. They're just completely silent for some reason.
I like when people are respectful of myself.
For as weird as Ryan and Sammy are in these videos, the paparazzi character is almost just as strange. They're either like loudly screaming and cursing at them uncontrollably or dead quiet. Hey buddy, I got you a little something. I hope that's okay. You know, I get followed around a lot by paparazzi, but you're always super respectful and you don't get too close and ask really personal questions. So I just want to say thank you, really. And anyway, yeah, enjoy that. And are you okay? It's just you're not saying anything, so it's kind of strange. You haven't said a word. You're just smiling at me like that. It's kind of freaking me out, and you're just kind of glaring into my soul. I'm not sure if you're actually hearing anything that I'm saying. So, all right, well, I think I'll just get going. Again, enjoy the burrito. Thank you for being so professional, and... Oh my God, what? Why? Jesus, every word that's coming out of your mouth is a swear. Are you okay? Are you mad at me? Whoa, dude, you can't say that. Okay, now you're just blasting copyrighted music out of your mouth. I don't know how you're doing that, but I guess I am gonna have to bleep that in this video as well so I don't get copyright claimed, so thank you. Okay, well, that's really impressive. I don't know how you're doing that. You're just making the beeping sound now. Ryan says, here, I got you a burrito for not following me all day. But the paparazzi is right outside the Taco Bell that Ryan's coming out of, so it kind of seems like he was following him. Something's not adding up here. I think this might have just been some guy. Ryan sees a guy minding his own business in the parking lot and is like, hey, man. Thanks for being cool. Here's a burrito. I know you probably wanted to hound me and get my picture, but you didn't. So thank you. The guy doesn't respond, and Ryan sort of like rubs his eyes like this and realizes he's talking to like the Ronald McDonald statue outside of a McDonald's. Oh shit, sorry, I thought you were someone else. It kind of seems like if this were real, the paparazzi would have had to been following him though. I feel like the real determining factor in whether Ryan is nice to a paparazzi or not is whether he's wearing a hat or not. A hat to Ryan Halsey is like a red blanket to a bull. Probably not actually blankets. I don't know what they're called in a matador fight. Probably an actual word for that. Bulls, man. They hate naps. Don't ever try to tuck a bull in. I've been keeping tabs on these guys for a while just because I think it's so interesting and I haven't seen anybody else talk about it. Some of these videos were posted back in like September of last year, but recently they've started branching out a little bit and getting more creative. For example, now they're not just doing fake paparazzi clips. They're now doing AI generated news clips about themselves.
Justin Bieber has once again found himself in hot water after rising influencer Ryan Halsey was seen attacking paparazzi.
I'm sorry, so Justin Bieber is under fire because Ryan Halsey attacked some guy? Man, I can't with this Justin Bieber guy, dude. Will he ever learn to start taking responsibility for this guy's actions? Pop stars, man.
Witnesses say that the future musician and Instagram model became agitated when photographers began taking pictures of him.
Additionally, did he call Ryan Halsey a future musician?
Witnesses say that the future musician and an Instagram model became agitated.
Witnesses said they saw the model and future musician attacking the paparazzi. That's crazy, dude. I've never seen a human being attack another human being in such a way that I knew they were gonna start making music soon. That's pretty impressive. It turns out that Ryan Halsey actually is working on music. He posted this picture on his Instagram account of him playing a piano. It says music loading, #reasons dropping 2023. I like that his fingers aren't actually pressing down on the keys. He's like, look, I said I was gonna start making music soon. For now, I'm just touching the piano. Still trying to figure out how to make this thing make sound. I've been touching it a lot and I'm pretty close to figuring it out, I think. Reasons dropping in 2023. What if his first song drops and it's just a cover of a Future song? Everyone's like, oh, that's what he meant by future musician. Okay, weird way to phrase that, I guess, but cool. Speaking of his Instagram, by the way, Ryan has 4.9 million followers on Instagram, which is crazy. Very impressive. Even more impressive is how many of those he gains at one time. He'll go some weeks where he gains 700,000 followers in 1 week, and then other weeks where he loses 300,000 followers in 1 week. It does look like people are not excited about his music, as he's been losing thousands of followers every day since he posted that. His Instagram is full of a lot of the kind of like influencer flexing you would expect from someone who is trying to look like a bigger deal than they are. But my favorite post on his Instagram has definitely got to be this one. It says, going to the top, had to check it out before I buy. You're gonna buy the Shark Week blimp? That's so cool.
According to our reliable inside sources, Justin Bieber is upset with Logan Paul because of what he said about Bieber's new talent, Ryan Halsey, and how he handles the media in general. Watch this.
Ryan Halsey, listen up. I get it, you get the hype and you think you're cool and hot shit. But to hit an innocent paparazzi in the face is next level disrespectful. And I am telling you, watch yourself, kid.
Whoa, dude. Logan Paul's shoulder sounded really serious, man. Ryan, you better watch out.
And I am telling you, watch yourself, kid.
And I am telling you, watch yourself, kid.
Oh no, dude. Robo Logan Paul is gonna come after you, Ryan. Look out. I've seen a couple comments under some of their videos that are like, guys, this is obviously not real. This is satire. It's just a joke. They're making fun of celebs, dude. Lighten up. And I would just like to go on record and say, I don't think it is, man. I think these dudes are just trying to look famous. They have been posting on this Hollywood paparazzi account for like a year, at least. I can't even scroll to the bottom of it. I'm trying to scroll right now and it's taking forever. I just feel like if it was a joke, their posts would probably be a little bit funnier and they'd be leaning into like the goofiness a little bit more. And they probably also wouldn't be spending so much money buying Instagram followers like it seems like they are, allegedly, in my opinion. And they also probably wouldn't have paid to have an article written about them by a knockoff New York Times, in my opinion. So this article is from September of last year. It's called Ryan and Sammy Halsey, America's Internet Idols and Beloved Hollywood Celebrities. This article is a really interesting read. You get a little bit of their background. You get to hear what they think about being so famous. There's also a bunch of weird phrases in here that make it sound like it was written by AI. Internet sensations, online fame, global stardom. The two brothers have seriously gained attraction and desire from fans all over the globe, racking millions of followers, watching the two skyrocket into their stardom careers. Damn, dude, I can't wait until I skyrocket into my stardom career. That's actually the career I pursued in college. I was looking for a career in stardom. Ryan is best known for his comedy skits and lip-syncing videos on camera on Instagram. On camera? On Instagram? These dudes know how to do it different. Not too different is Sammy Halsey, an American social media star with a strong fan base on Instagram. That's a funny way to describe someone's brother. Not too different is Sammy Halsey, a similar genetic code. Oh yeah, and thank you for telling me that Sammy Halsey is also an American social media star. I would have assumed that these two brothers are from different countries. Ryan and Sammy Halsey said, if you want a career and to make a living from social media, it has to be on YouTube. Wait, they both said that? If you want a career and to make a living from social media, it has to be on YouTube. I guess actually if Ryan was saying it, he probably wouldn't be. But first, I want to talk about our sponsor. Hey, Danny, the people want to know if you have any fun projects in the works. Oh, yeah. I'm saying thank you to today's sponsor, SoFi. What? And you're going to want to stick around to find out how you can have a chance to win $10,000. Okay. If you don't know, SoFi is the all-in-one finance app helping you bank, borrow, and invest so you can get your money right. My wife, Laura, and I are expecting our first child this October, so it's super important to us that we have all of our finances in order before that happens. Which is why I love SoFi checking and savings. I can earn up to 4.2% APY on my savings, which is 10 times the national savings rate average. If you're new to high yield savings accounts, it's basically an account that makes your money work harder for you by giving you something back in interest. Your typical savings account at your local bank earns you an average of around 0.39% in interest, which is not Good. With my SoFi high yield savings accounts, my savings earn me more in just 5 weeks than they would in an entire year in a big bank savings account. When you bank with SoFi, they hook it up, dude. With SoFi checking and savings, you get paid up to 2 days early, pay no account fees, and can cash in on up to $250 when you sign up for direct deposit. SoFi is legit. As a nationally chartered bank, they are subject to strict regulatory standards, so you can be sure your money is safe. Your money is FDIC insured, plus you can access additional FDIC insurance up to $2 million on deposit through a seamless network of participating banks. They have live customer service 7 days a week, and you get access to SoFi financial planners at no additional cost. But here's the real kicker, gang. SoFi and I are giving away $10,000. To enter, sign up for a SoFi checking and savings account right now using my link. Just click my link in the description or scan this QR code that's on the screen right now. You have to use my link to sign up. It is the only way to win. Sorry for rambling, I just get a little carried away, but thank you for being a nice and respectful paparazzi. Oh, I'm not a paparazzi. You're not? No, I don't know who you are. You just came up to me and told me to start filming you. Huh. So I guess what you're saying is, thank you to SoFi for sponsoring this video? What? And thank you to you guys for checking out SoFi? No, that's not what I said. So like I said, I filmed 8 TikToks. Now, when it comes to the actual filming side, I think you guys do a pretty effective job. It's pretty clear that you've watched a lot of paparazzi videos, so you kind of know how they're generally shot. The only thing that I would maybe change is having the paparazzi guy actually talk when he's supposed to be talking. I think that would help a lot. Just like you guys with Hollywood Paparazzi, I came up with my own fake paparazzi channel. I called mine Viral Vision. I thought that sounded a little bit more like a paparazzi channel that would focus on influencers as opposed to A-list celebrities. So I photoshopped a quick Viral Vision logo, and as I was editing each TikTok, I just slapped that in the corner to add a little bit more legitimacy to each TikTok. I noticed that you guys did this in a few of your TikToks also, but inexplicably, instead of using the Hollywood Paparazzi logo that you guys made, you just used the Hollywood Fixes logo. Don't do that. That's too confusing. So with all the TikToks filmed and edited, it was now time to create an account. One of the biggest cracks in this whole facade that you guys have created is that this TikTok account that is somehow the self-proclaimed #1 TikTok paparazzi account only posts about you guys. That doesn't make any sense. That's so suspicious. And look, I get it. You guys are trying to portray yourselves as the biggest TikTokers in the world. But surely even you guys would have to admit that there are other TikTokers, right? You guys aren't the only TikTokers. Because if you were, then I'd understand why they're so keen to photograph you, I guess. Seeing you guys in person would be like seeing Jeremy Renner of the Jeremy Renner 333. And that's where I posted all of the TikToks. This method also gives you the added benefit of captioning the videos from a fan's point of view. So you can basically caption the video and tell people how you want them to feel. The paparazzi's filming Danny from a distance. Wow, they should really leave him alone. Danny is a saint for dealing with this. Danny's stealing the paparazzi's head and beating the shit out of him? He probably deserved it. Danny is such a saint for dealing with all this. Okay, so it's time to start posting the videos. The first 2 I posted were very normal paparazzi videos. The first one is just me being filmed from far away. And then the next one I staged to look like it was like my first ever interaction with a paparazzi.
Yo, Danny, what do you got going on right now? What are you working on? Any big projects?
What?
You got any big projects right now?
What is this? Is this paparazzi? Yeah, I just have YouTube videos. Is this real? Okay, it's just YouTube videos. Both I feel like pretty normal paparazzi videos you would expect to see from any up-and-coming celebrity. And without even moderating the comments at all or trying to do anything to convince people this was real, they snuck under the radar and people just took them completely at face value. He looks so confused, laughing emoji. He has genuinely never looked more uncomfortable, not even in that picture of him awkwardly holding the mic at VidCon. And my favorite, who even is this guy? And then they came back later to say, sorry, that was messed up. He seems nice. I don't know what came over me. I'm so sorry. But I mean, from someone who doesn't know who you are, that's pretty much the exact reaction you would want. And on this creepy video from a distance, I had people defending me even more. This is weird. Leave him alone. I love how he makes direct eye contact with your camera and you just keep filming him. Like, what the fuck? Now, in hindsight, I think I wouldn't have made up a new paparazzi channel name. I think I should have tried to just make these look like they were originally posted on like the Hollywood Fix or something. That way, if people get suspicious, suspicious and they try to go looking for the original clip, they'll find the Hollywood Fixes YouTube and TikTok channels that all have like thousands of videos each, and they'll hopefully just get overwhelmed and give up. On its own, I think this one small change could go a long way in making your paparazzi videos seem more real, especially if they're just like basic paparazzi videos like the two I just showed you. But we don't want just basic paparazzi videos, do we? We don't want you guys looking like just some random celebrities, right? No. We want to use these videos as an opportunity to endear you to the viewer. We want you guys to look like Hollywood's newest darling, the sweethearts of showbiz. So the next day, I upped the ante a little bit and I posted a video of me gifting the paparazzi a bean burrito from Taco Bell.
I got you a little something. I just wanted to say thank you for being so nice and respectful all the time. I know it's a weird job, but you're one of the good ones and you're always respectful, so thank you.
Thanks, man.
I would recommend you space your videos out more. Multiple paparazzi clips of one celebrity being posted every day would be a lot for even like Selena Gomez. I was just trying to get this video done in a timely fashion. Sweetie Angel. Bro is a better person than me. I would look them straight in the eyes while eating it. Don't know him at all, but I'll respect him for that. Now, Ryan, Sammy. Now seems like a good time to tell you guys that we are actually more similar than you probably think. You see, amongst my viewers, I too have a reputation for trying to pull little tricks. That's right, there's no judgment here. I am a little trickster too. I have posted several videos on my YouTube channel of me trying to trick my audience, and mine also never worked. So when the algorithm started picking these videos up and feeding them to my audience, I started getting a lot of comments from people skeptical about if these videos were real or not. But that is where my next trick comes in, guys. Comment moderation. The amount of comments you guys get that are like, who are these guys? And these videos are clearly staged are definitely not helping you guys look like A-listers. But let me put you onto this TikTok feature called Filter All Comments. All you have to do is just turn this sucker on, and now every single comment left on your videos has to be approved by you before they can show up in your comment section. So now all you have to do is every once in a while just open up your TikTok app, scroll through the comments, approve the ones that make you look good, and delete the ones that think that they're fake. Why the fuck is this on my For You page? TikTok really thinks I give a fuck. I'm gonna delete that one. That one is very mean. Danny, have you lost your mind? Delete. Oh my god, he's so nice. Approve. So now, even though this video's been shown to 800,000 people, most of whom think this video's fake, the comment section still looks like this. I love him. Danny making it big time with paparazzi on him. What a real and genuine guy. So now people who think that the TikToks are real in the first place won't be swayed when they see comments saying that it's fake. And if someone does think that they're fake, when they go into the comment section to have their opinion validated, it won't be. The day after I posted that burrito TikTok is when I really let loose. I posted a bunch of TikToks and I got a little wilder with them. I was kind of inspired by all the lore in your guys' videos, and I wanted to see how far I could push this. So you guys inspired these very heavily, so I hope you like them. Let me know what you guys think.
Yo, Danny, are the rumors true?
Cease these games, photo boy. I tire of your questions.
Hey, Danny, I heard the channel's dying. What do you have to say about that?
Stop, dude.
You don't have any comment about the channel?
Are you just gonna follow me all day?
Bro, I'm just trying to get a comment.
I'm asking you politely to stop. Do you want here, how about this?
Whoa.
How about this? You like that? Now I took your
What
hat.
in tarnation? You get back here.
No.
You get back here, young man. You give me my hat back.
No.
YouTuber and future missing person Danny Gonzalez is under fire after video surfaces of an alleged altercation between him and a paparazzi.
Leave me the fuck alone.
Fans are divided, some saying this is probably what the guy deserved, while others like Logan Paul were a bit more critical.
Danny, I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna go Logan Paul mode on you.
Now, let us enjoy the fruits of our labor. This video of me stealing the paparazzi's cowboy hat has 1.5 million views. And let's look at the comments. Very sad. Appropriate reaction, to be honest. He looks so good in that hat. This is Danny's turf now. Yeehaw! So look at that, guys. Just a few quick changes you can make to your approach, and I think you'll be seeing dividends immediately. I do have to say, though, my biggest advice for you guys to make these seem real is to actually be famous. I do kind of have this suspicion that if you guys just used like half the time you spent making these fake paparazzi videos and just followed TikTok trends, that you would already have like 5 million followers on TikTok, and then who knows, you might not even need to fake the paparazzi videos. They might just come flocking. So yeah, good luck, heed my advice. Also, can I please be in one of your paparazzi videos? I can give you a good line for a video if you want. Here, like, something like, Ryan and Sammy Halza, you guys need to stop acting like you're better than all of us other YouTubers. Just because you have more followers than us and are making more money than us doesn't make you better. So yeah, if you want to stick that in a video, I look forward to seeing it. And for everyone else watching this, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're new here and you're not subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe and turn on my notifications to join Greg. On a more serious note, thank you guys for all the love on my most recent Instagram post. If you didn't see, Laura and I are expecting our first child in October. We're both so excited and it's been really fun sharing that with you guys. So thank you for all the love. I will see you guys next time with a really interesting video. Bye-bye. What's up, Greg? I'm a little mouth man. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day. This, of course, is another episode of Going Back to High School. High school pranks. Dude, don't even get me started about high school pranks. The old senior prank. I was a little bit of a class clown in high school, all right? So don't even get me started about the pranks I used to pull, okay? I probably can't even talk about most of them because it would get me locked up. Recently, my editor, Christian, told me about this old MTV show, High School Stories. I feel like it's one of MTV's least known about shows. I've been trying to find out as much about it as I can, and like their IMDb page is pretty much barren. There's no info about it on MTV's website. It ran from like 2004 to 2010, I think, and since then, I think they just have kind of like pretended it never happened. It's a show where MTV goes across the US to document some of the craziest real high school pranks that have happened. And by craziest, I mean, I guess just like whatever pranks they could get their hands on, because like a lot of these are just kind of like very normal senior pranks. In fact, like really not even that crazy. Maybe that's why MTV's tried to distance themselves from this show. So let's check out the craziest pranks that this show had to offer. This one takes place in the very small town of Rhineyville, Kentucky. At the beginning, they really emphasize how small this town is.
It's just a volunteer fire department and a gas station.
The post office probably isn't as big as my kitchen is. And that's about it.
They describe it as just a volunteer fire department, a gas station, and a post office. But then, wait a minute. Where's the high school? That'd be so crazy to walk into a town that's literally 3 buildings. You get off the highway and there's just like 3 buildings right next to each other. A fire department, a gas station, and a post office. And an entire town's population of people just kind of like standing outside like, welcome. You must have either come to get gas, send mail, or start a fire. Please don't start a fire.
The post office probably isn't as big as my kitchen is.
If it was only 3 buildings, then people would have to live in the post office. So even though the post office is no bigger than that girl's kitchen, the post office might actually be someone else's kitchen.
The post office probably isn't as big as my kitchen is.
Yeah, well, the post office is my kitchen, okay? I eat mail.
Rhineyville isn't the ideal chill spot for most teenagers, but thanks in part to its state-of-the-art technology, the local high school is.
The technology department in the school is one of the best.
Okay, huge ass, really nice high school with state-of-the-art technology center. Starting to think that maybe they were over-exaggerating how tiny this town is. It's like a really big high school. Now I kind of want to see this girl's kitchen.
They do have a couple computer labs in the school, and then in the library there's another 20 computers or so.
Oh, damn, and look at that state-of-the-art technology. Those thick-ass Dell computers. Those were the days. Back when the cutting edge of technology was trying to get around the school's firewall so you could get to addictinggames.com. Yeah, I guess you could say I was kind of a bad boy in high school. Playing a little game of Spank the Monkey in the back of the class when the teacher wasn't looking. That is not a euphemism, that was the name of a game.
That's Matt.
Then we're introduced to the main prankster of the story. His name is Matt, and he's sort of a computer whiz.
He looks just like this normal kid, but underneath this exterior, there's this menacing super genius.
Menacing super genius, huh? Okay, now you've got my curiosity piqued, dude. What is this dude about to do? Matt may seem like the quiet type, but don't fuck with him, dude. He hacked into the mayor's bank account and stole all his money. Oh yeah, Matt? He's vicious. I heard he sells drugs on the dark web. Matt killed my dad. Doesn't have anything to do with computers, he just snapped one day. We were at the post office and he came in all mad saying something about get the hell out of my kitchen. So the basic crux of the prank is that Matt finds a bunch of printers on the school's network that are apparently like not password protected and just anyone can print to.
This is gonna be real cool.
So him and his friends come up with this funny idea that they can just print like dozens of copies of silly messages all around the school and they'll never get caught.
We thought, why don't we use the school system against them, basically make their lives chaos.
Teacher.
Whoa, that was close. a little too close. I mean, like, seriously, how did the teacher not see them? That was really close. Oh, shit! Teacher! All right, boys, flee! Let's get out of here! Go, go, go! Teacher! Also, is he wearing a shirt that says, I love freshman girls? I think Matt was a senior when this prank took place. I feel like that's a really creepy thing to wear. Unless you are a freshman. And even still, like a weird thing to wear around. Like, wouldn't it be weird if I just wore a shirt that said, like, I love women that are my age and I wore that around? Like, sure, that would be like a normal thing to feel, but it's weird to like go around advertising it. Top 10 shirts that you should definitely get rid of after high school. Do not wear that into your adult life, for sure.
The next day, Matt called a meeting of the minds in the lunchroom to strategize.
So I was like, we need to find some stuff to print. What do you guys want to print off?
Do you think it was his idea to post like that in front of the car?
Dude, I got an idea. Check out this guy's mullet.
We were going to make up a bunch of random slogans.
Fear the mullet.
Look at that. Fear the mullet.
So they come up with some epic, menacing, hackerish slogans to print around the school to really get people talking. And they come up with Fear the Mullet and the Cookie Gang Strikes Again. God damn, those are some menacing slogans. Be careful, dude. His classmates were right, man. This dude is fucked up in the head. I just hope that his fellow classmates have been able to move on from this clearly traumatic experience since it happened.
Over the next week, Matt sent hundreds of print jobs with snappy slogans all over the school, creating major confusion.
We did 5 to 7 printers, between 100 and 600 copies.
What is this?
With confidence on the rise, the printing posse went for the ultimate prize.
The principal's definitely a little bit too uptight.
I typed in juniors and seniors own you 2K4.
Okay, damn, that actually is kind of a power move. Just sending 500 copies to the principal's office of "We fucking own you! Juniors and seniors own you, bitch! Seniors rule!" And we love freshman girls, baby. What I don't understand is how they weren't able to figure out who was doing it really fast. Cause like, if it always happened during one period, the period that Matt is in the computer class, then all they had to do was just kind of like monitor the people in computer class during that one period, right? That shouldn't be that hard. I feel like they could do that pretty easily. I guess maybe it would be easy if the teacher wasn't this guy.
Oh my God, how many are there? Juniors and seniors own you. What's up?
Try unplugging the printer.
What's going on? I don't know what it is.
Just unplug the printer.
Call IT and have them see if they can stop this.
Why don't you just unplug the printer?
I was actually escorted down by our cop. I was kind of worried because usually I don't get in trouble like from the school.
Usually I don't get in trouble from the school. I mean, obviously I've been interrogated by the FBI and detained by several foreign governments, but that's just because I'm a bit of a cyber scoundrel. An evil cyber terrorist, if you will. But yeah, getting yelled at by the principal was pretty scary.
All right, Matt, I'm a busy man and I'm getting really tired of this cat and mouse game.
So I don't know who in this is an actor and who is like the actual people that this happened to. I figure like Matt and all of his friends are the actual people, but like the principal has to be the actual principal because he's not very good at acting, and it makes me think that he's not an actual actor. But like, would the principal that this happened to agree to this? Would he be like, oh, you're filming a video about how our school has a giant internet security flaw and how I got owned by the juniors and seniors? Publicly owned and humiliated? Yeah, I don't have anything else going on. I'll do it. As long as I can get the last laugh in this situation by also being really bad at acting.
The IT guys have done some checking and we know all about the chat room.
Anyway, he gets caught.
He was in my chat room apparently monitoring it, and he found some stuff that linked me to the printers.
So yeah, kind of like, I mean, it's like a silly prank, but I wouldn't say it's like worthy of being on the show that's like showcasing the craziest pranks that have ever happened. This other one I think is a little bit more intense. These 3 friends decide they want to do a prank where they try to make everyone in the hallway slip and fall. So they go to the store, they get lube, and they put it in the hallway between classes so that when everybody comes out for passing period, they're all slipping and falling all over each other.
Welcome to Albuquerque, New Mexico. Located on historic Route 66, this scenic southwestern town isn't your typical big city.
A small town feel because you always see some of the same people everywhere.
Okay, stop downplaying the size of the town you live in. It's not charming, just Albuquerque may be the literal biggest city in New Mexico, but It's kind of a small town. Gosh, Albuquerque couldn't be any bigger than your average kitchen.
El Dorado High is known for its studious but not so serious student body.
I've always been one of the top academic schools in like the Albuquerque area.
The kids that go to El Dorado have been known to get a little wild once in a while.
I'll say, dude, these kids, I would believe it. If you told me these kids have been known to get a little wild once in a while, look at this. Oh my God, guys, you need to calm down. You're getting a little too wild. You're gonna get in trouble.
They were in search of the perfect senior prank.
We had a really hard time coming up with ideas. There's just so much that's already been done.
That girl's eyes are straight up closed. They couldn't have interviewed her in the shade. Matt got a sick ass interview in front of his cool car. And for this girl, they were like, okay, so your interview is gonna be in the middle of the desert at 3 p.m. Is that cool? And you can't wear sunglasses. And you're also going to be asleep during it. Is that okay?
I heard the bell ring. Kids start rushing out of their classrooms to get to their locker. I just start seeing everyone start slipping.
Everyone was falling. It was like chaos, like commotion everywhere.
So this prank does seem a little bit more dubious because I feel like people could have gotten seriously hurt during this. I mean, like if someone was walking out of class really fast and they slipped and fell, they could have cracked their noggin. They could have broken their skull, for sure. But apparently everyone is fine. No one gets seriously hurt. Everyone thinks it's hilarious, especially this kid.
Everyone was falling.
I actually didn't think that anyone was gonna fall down, but people were wiping out.
I'm sorry, you didn't think anyone was actually gonna fall? Then why did you put lube all over the floor? That was really weird. I did not expect people to just start falling over. I thought they were just all gonna come out and fuck the floor.
It was pretty dangerous, I guess.
I just kind of slipped and did like a face plant right into the lube.
When I saw everyone start slipping and sliding, I just thought...
Why did they... This kid has the funniest reaction to everyone's fall. He does the same thing every time.
Caesar called the principal's bluff, but the administration was determined to pin the prank on him, interrogating him day after day after day.
I just kept telling them it wasn't me.
They had no way to know. They really couldn't come to any conclusion, so they just gave up.
The pranksters avoided punishment.
What? They got away with it? Holy shit. God damn. And now they made it into a TV show to really rub it in the administration's face. The whole time he was like, no, I didn't do shit. No, I didn't. And then next thing they know on TV, he's like, fuck yeah, I did that shit. Assholes. Juniors and seniors own you. All right, well, now it's time to talk about today's sponsor, ExpressVPN. Hello, fellow kids. It's me, Danny. I'm 12 years old. And I'm here to tell you that this video is sponsored by ExpressVPN. Have you ever used your web browser's incognito mode? There's no shame in it. We all do it. Sometimes we just don't want people to see what we're looking up, okay? Maybe you're looking up something kind of scandalous. Maybe you've got a weird medical condition you don't want people knowing about. Maybe you're planning the sickest prank in high school history, trying to go down as a living legend at the old stomping grounds. I respect it. Well, then you'll probably be worried to find out that even when you're using incognito mode in your browser, your internet service provider can still see what you're doing. It doesn't matter what mode you use. It doesn't matter how often you clear your search history. Your ISP can still see what you're doing, and often they log every single site you visit. ISPs worldwide engage in this, and in fact, in the US, it's actually legal for them to sell your data. That's right. So say they wanted to sell it to like an advertiser or my principal. In theory, they probably could. But luckily, ExpressVPN blocks your ISP from seeing what you're doing online. That's because they encrypt your data and they send it through a secure server so that your ISP can't snoop on your data. Which means this semester, I'll pretty much be going down as a hero. I personally use ExpressVPN all the time. I have it on my desktop, I have it on my laptop, I even have it on my phone. I especially like to turn it on when I'm on a public Wi-Fi, just for that extra bit of security. So if you're interested in taking your internet privacy and security to the next level, then find out how you can get 3 months for free by visiting the link in the description. That's expressvpn.com/Danny Gonzalez. That's expressvpn.com/Danny Gonzalez. Thank you to ExpressVPN for sponsoring this video. They've been a long-time sponsor of the channel, and they've helped me make many of videos such as this. So thank you to ExpressVPN. Thank you to you guys for checking out ExpressVPN. Of course, it does support the channel when you guys check out my sponsors. So thanks. All right, well, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, and you're new here, make sure you subscribe and turn on my notifications to join Greg. Greg is what I call my audience. My audience is collectively one guy named Greg. You guys all sort of, when I ask you to, will form together into like a Megatron type guy named Greg. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. What's up, Greg, and welcome back to the Romance Channel, where we cover the hottest romance movies known to man. When you think of the perfect love story, what comes to mind? Passion, lust, destiny, brothers, psychological intimidation, gazebos. All of those? Yeah, all of them? Good. Because today we're talking about The Kissing Booth. I've had this movie recommended to me for a while, and I recently sat down to watch it, and I gotta say, guys, I'm pretty confused. This movie has a completely normal premise, and there's actually nothing wrong with it. It's not weird at all. Guys, don't we all have a best friend? And don't you and your best friend have a written, strict set of rules that you guys follow to maintain your friendship? And isn't one of them, don't fuck my brother? Do not have sex with my brother! Of course, so see, I don't know what the problem is.
Just don't end up grinding coochies with my brother, or I'll literally never talk to you again.
Grinding coochies? What the? Ugh. All right, you know what? Just for that, that's it. I am making the video. The Kissing Booth is a bad movie. This movie starts off with way too much exposition. Instead of a normal movie where you sort of naturally learn about the characters as the story progresses, the movie decides to just dump the main character Elle's entire life story on you in like 3 minutes.
Look at that cute baby. That's me, Elle Evans. And the smelly, less cute baby right next to me, that's my best friend, Lee.
Okay, Elle and Lee are best friends. Good to know.
For as long as I can remember, Lee and I have absolutely loved to dance.
Okay, they like dancing at the arcade.
First Christmas I remember, I was 6. I got a Barbie dance party. Lee got a scooter. Broke my leg riding Lee's scooter.
Okay, Lee got a scooter and you broke your leg. Actually, should I be writing this down?
Learned how to ride a bike. Learned how to swim.
Okay, she knows how to swim? I feel like I would have just assumed she knew how to swim.
Got my first bra. Discovered I like soccer. Discovered a way to get to our favorite place to dance.
Okay, all right, okay. I think it's too much information, right? There's no way all of this information is necessary right at the beginning of the movie. It's not. It's almost all unnecessary information, actually. And by the time I finished watching this intro, I felt like I had already watched like 10 movies. I still have to watch another movie after this. I've watched like 3 people grow up from being a baby. Before the movie even starts, you watch Elle's mom slowly die in the hospital.
Sat with mom in the hospital, said goodbye to my mom.
Damn.
Told her all about Noah. Watched Noah ride his motorcycle for the first time.
Oh, hell yeah. Mom or motorcycle? I think we came out all right on that deal. Did we need to see the mom die? Did that have to happen? They barely reference it in the rest of the movie. Did they have to just rapid fire through that? I guess it gives you a reason in the movie, like right off the bat, to be rooting for Elle, because you've seen her go through some hard times. I guess later on in the movie, if you ever start to feel like she's being an asshole, the movie can be like, hey, well, her mom died, all right? So take it easy with the judging, okay? Pretty much all you need to know from the intro of this movie is that Elle and Lee are best friends. You know because they pretty much have the same letters in their name. And Elle has a crush on Lee's older brother, Noah. Noah is established as being irrationally angry and violent in the intro as well, so what's not to love?
And that's me today, savoring the last fleeting moments of summer at Lee's totally awesome house.
How do they go through that long-ass intro and never once explain why Lee lives in like a $50 million mansion in LA? We learned so much we didn't need to know, and they don't explain like the very first thing I have a question about when the movie starts. Hold up, why are his parents billionaires? We're just supposed to accept that? Elle ends the introduction narration and is like, well, other than that, I'm just a normal girl with some normal friends.
I know what you're thinking. Noah Flynn is stupid hot. Lee and I developed a list of friendship rules. Lee was responsible for rule number 9, which specifically states relatives of your best friend are totally off limits.
So there's those rules I was talking about. They have this list of rules that they can never break because they're the things holding their friendship together, and one of them is, hey, do not have any romantic relationship with any of our relatives.
What an ass.
I know.
Hey, rule number 9, young lady.
Hey, don't fuck my brother. So Elle is clearly infatuated with Noah right from the start. I think we can all see that. Lee can see that. So you might think, damn, they have just a few rules in their friendship and Elle is not able to follow them. What a jerk. And 1, you haven't even seen the half of it, dude. If you think this is bad, what do you think the rest of this movie's about? And 2, easy with the judging, dude, all right? Her mother passed away. I do find it interesting that the rule says, like, no dating either of our relatives. This rule was clearly made just to keep Elle away from Noah. Elle's only immediate family in this entire movie is her dad, who's like 50, and her brother, who was probably like 2 when they made these rules up. Her mother, I don't know if you know this, but she unfortunately did pass away, so she is not in the picture anymore. So did Lee propose this rule being like, hey, so, if you stay away from
Noah! Noah! Stop!
And this sets Elle and Noah's love story into motion.
No one should treat a girl like that, especially if that girl's you.
Me?
Yeah, it's like those guys who are trying to get in my little sister's pants, which is super gross.
So Noah is the main love interest in this story, and they start out by establishing that Noah sees Elle as a little sister to him. Pretty interesting. And I do wonder how they're gonna get around that if he is to be her love interest in this movie. So the reason this movie is called Kissing Booth is because Elle and Lee run the dance club at their school, which they never actually show, but I think it just consists of them going to the arcade and playing Dance Dance Revolution, which, if so, is a sick idea for a club. But their school is having a carnival, and their dance club has to come up with like a fundraiser to do at the carnival.
Okay, do you think Mia would like this one? Because I think it makes my eyes pop, and I really want to kiss her at this party on Friday.
You really think Mia knows who you are? She's a varsity cheerleader. Basically, the only way that she'd ever make out with you is if you paid for it.
Kissing Booth! Kissing Booth! Oh, shit. I love how they both say it at the same time. That's such a specific suggestion. It's almost as if they've done this before, and they think of Kissing Booth as like the solution to every problem. Her mom was in the hospital earlier, and Elle's like, damn, if only we could heal my mom with some kind of Kissing Booth! The doctor's like, you two need to get the fuck out of here. Obviously, that was the first thing we tried. Before Elle and Noah can get together, though, we need to find a little bit more out about Noah. Like, who is this main love interest? We know that he's violent, which is awesome. But the movie also has to show us how manipulative he is. You see, it all starts with Elle exploring some other love options at school. For example, the man that groped her earlier. Turns out he wants to go on a date with Elle, he wants to get her number, but he ends up standing her up, or so it seemed.
Flynn told me that it wouldn't be smart if I showed up for our date tonight.
Oh, sorry, so Noah goes by Flynn for some reason, like all of his friends call him Flynn, so when they're talking about Flynn, they're talking about Noah, just so that makes sense.
And it's not just me. He's been going around telling all the guys not to ask you out for a while now.
What? What? Okay, so not only does Noah see Elle as a little sister, but he's also like manipulative as hell and scary. I'm gonna beat up anyone that talks to you and threaten anyone that looks at you. And it's not because I want you. It's because I think you're gross. You're like a little sister to me, babe.
What?
Shit, now he's gonna kill me.
You can't tell him I told you.
Why do you care?
No boobs are worth a broken nose.
I don't know why that dialogue sounds like it was written by like a 40-year-old man. Hey bud, no boobs is worth a broken nose, I'll tell you that. So she gets so mad that she decides to call Noah and like tell him off, and he's just like sitting around naked at his desk, almost like he was waiting for her to call. This man is insane. This is an insane man.
You realize that you're not my dad, right?
Look, you still got a lot to learn, kiddo.
He calls her kiddo? Gross. Lock this man up immediately. You still got a lot to learn, kiddo. Like, for example, how fucking crazy I am. You have no idea. You have no fucking clue. But you're gonna learn today. I'm naked, baby. The Flynns are a very controlling family, aren't they? Like, in Elle's friendship with Lee, he's made all these rules that he has to follow. Like, don't fuck my brother. And now Noah has rules like, don't fuck anybody else. It's an entire family where they're like, hey, who are you gonna fuck? Who is that? Who is that? Don't fuck him. Fuck me. No, don't fuck me. That's not allowed. So the kissing booth is coming up, but Elle is having a little bit of trouble getting people to volunteer to work at the kissing booth, obviously, because that sounds gross as hell.
Need peeps to work our kissing booth. You in?
No thanks. I'd rather be a customer.
Not in this lifetime, girl. Never gonna happen. You're kidding.
It seems like she started texting people that don't even go to her school. This guy? This like bald middle-aged man? Is that a teacher? Whoever he is, he thinks that it's hysterical that she would even ask. She's got Abraham Lincoln in here, Frida Kahlo. This girl has quite the contacts list. I do respect Abe for his honesty though. You know, I guess that is what he was known for. But I understand his reservations. He has not had good luck with booths in the past. After a few more uncomfortable scenes of Noah protecting Elle from herself, it's time for the kissing booth. Since they're short on volunteers, when it comes time to actually do the kissing booth, Elle ends up having to step up to the plate, and Noah, our sweet violet Noah, decides, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going in.
Swimming in stars.
Okay, so they didn't get around the whole little sister thing. Cool, very cool. Right on, guys, rock on. They kiss, sparks are flying, literally. Like, the lights on the sign start exploding. It's like this is a moment from Stranger Things when Elle is using all her powers. Lee's like, that's why I made the rule! You've unleashed his powers! No!
And get this, I even wound up kissing your brother.
What?
It's for charity, right?
Yeah. Just don't end up grinding coochies with my brother, or I'll literally never talk to you again.
Grinding coochies. Yeah, cool, man. Anyways, time to run home. Ah, what a lovely day for a run. It's only 12 miles, and this is a pretty normal thing for someone to do.
As I ran home, I wondered if our kiss meant anything to Noah. If I meant anything.
After he physically threatened any mortal man with a vague interest in you and then kissed you so hard that the lights exploded? I don't know, Elle. I don't really think you're on his radar.
How about a ride? Come on, Shelly. You know my mom will kill me if I leave you out here.
Yeah, Elle, he's just doing it because his mom would kill him if he didn't. So just get on his motorcycle, let him take you to his sex gazebo. That's right, baby. Noah's got a sex gazebo. And apparently he takes a lot of girls there.
Security.
Oh my god.
Why was that initial voice so low? Security. It's like a monster.
Security here. You must answer these 3 riddles or I will eat you.
Is that you, Flynn? I thought I told you not to bring girls around here anymore.
Oh, is that just Noah? Locked another girl in your fuck shed, huh? Let me guess, he made the lights explode for you too. All right, guys, that's enough. Get out of here. So they end up not talking for a while after that. Elle is pretty pissed because she feels like just another one of Noah's hookup girls, you know? But you guys know Noah, man. You can't stay mad at him for long because he'll find you. You know? He'll find you.
You know what you need? Hot tub. Come on.
Oh, no, that's okay, Warren.
Come on, Evans, it'll be nice.
No, Warren, it's
Evans,
okay.
come on.
Warren,
Don't make me beg.
Warren, I'm not
Come on.
feeling well. Warren,
She said no, Warren.
Where the fuck did he come from? Was he just lurking beneath the sand to jump out?
Don't make me beg.
Ah, she said no! Leave her alone. Noah's a really confusing character in this movie because they kind of portray him as this like popular guy that gets all the girls. Whenever he's not talking to Elle, he's like making out with some other girl or like talking to the popular cheerleader girls or whatever. But he like, other than that, doesn't seem to have any friends or like a social group. The only time he interacts with the other guys in his grade is to threaten them, apparently. For this entire party, before this happens, they just show him kind of like lurking alone in a corner until something happens to Elle and then he goes goblin mode, which apparently she's pretty into.
Elle, wait! Please get in the car, Elle. Get in the car, Elle!
I mean, how can you say no to that? After that, she takes him back, of course, and they go up to the Hollywood sign to talk, and then they grind coochies or whatever.
How many girls have you made out with in this spot?
I only come here alone. Until now.
The Hollywood sign at night. You guys ever been to the Hollywood sign at night? Great place to make out. Great place to get eaten by coyotes, too. I feel like a lot of people don't realize the Hollywood sign's like in the middle of a nature preserve. I think there's like mountain lions and shit up there. A coyote comes out from behind the Hollywood sign and is like, fucking by the Hollywood sign again, huh, Noah? This man's got some game. All right, guys, get out of here. I'm gonna have to eat your asses. I love that his secret spot to come and be alone is the Hollywood sign. Yeah, don't worry. I know a little place where we can be alone. It's called Times Square. We'll have a little more privacy up there. From there, their relationship blossoms. They go on dates all over town. They're sneaking around, trying to make sure Lee doesn't catch them. Nothing to see here, just 2 people with popcorn buckets for heads.
So, Ivy League school, huh?
It's not a big deal.
Which school?
Harvard?
Are you shitting me?
Yeah, well, his parents are billionaires, so it's not that amazing. They probably just like bought a new building or something, you know? Well, it looks like they're doing a pretty good job of not getting caught by Lee.
Hey, Noah, have you seen Elle?
Shit.
What's going on in here? Jesus, what happened to your face?
Oh, I had an accident and Noah offered to help.
Did you do that to her?
Okay, I know that Noah's violent, but like, come on. Did you do that to her? Yeah, dude, your friend came over and for no fucking reason, I just punched her square in the face and then immediately sat down facing her to start cleaning the wound.
Hey, no. It's Lee. I'm fine. I tripped in the garage. I was looking for you.
You really expect me to believe that she just tripped? Get a clue, Lee!
No, she expects you to believe that. She's the one that said it. Oh, you tripped in the garage? You expect me to believe that? He's like, I don't fucking know. Dude, I wasn't there.
I swear to God, if you laid a hand on his head,
Hey, stop, Noah! Stop!
I'm digging this kind of like Hulk Black Widow vibe they've got going on here. This little, stop, this isn't you. She's like Chris Pratt in Jurassic World with the velociraptors. Hey, I raised you from a baby. It's me, all right? Calm down. You can't be violent if I'm here and you can see that I'm here. Easy. So Elle takes Lee downstairs to talk for a little bit, but she doesn't come clean, and Lee still isn't sure if something is up. So when Elle sneaks back up into Noah's room, Lee bursts in again and catches them kissing. Elle, did you not learn your lesson the first time? Lee busts in through doors. You're in his house. It just happened.
Unbelievable.
Wait, no, Lee, no, stay here, please. Let me handle this.
Kind of feels like I just watched the same scene twice. It even ends with her being like, hey, it's me, stay.
She has no clue what she's gotten herself into with you. This is bullshit. You were acting like a hurt little bitch.
Noah, get off of him!
Noah's like, I would get off of him if Elle was here, but I can't see her right now, and I can't see who's telling me to stop, so I'm gonna fucking kill him! There's a lot of fallout from this interaction. Noah, like, skips town for a few days, and Lee doesn't want to talk to her anymore. Eventually, Noah comes back, and instead of coming to see Elle first, he goes to see Elle's dad to kind of, like, ask for advice and ask if it's okay if they date.
Where have you been, Noah?
The actor who plays the dad feels like he's from a completely different movie. Everyone else in this movie are these like beautiful, like model actors. This guy looks like he's from like a crime drama or something. He's a lot more like rough and rugged. He's very sour and sad. I guess his wife did just die, but that's pretty much seems like his entire character. He's not even like wearing the same type of clothes as the other characters. There's another scene where like all the other adults are wearing these like nice suits and he looks like he just like rolled out of bed. Everyone else in this movie's like, what are we gonna do? We gotta not break rule number 9 and oh, this is so hot and fun and sexy. And he's like, every night I stare at my reflection and I don't know who I am anymore. Every time I look into your eyes, I see my dead wife.
I can't say I support the two of you. I can't. But it's gotta be Elle's choice.
The dad's basically like, honestly, I don't care. You're not asking to date me, are you? I'm basically in my own movie over here, so I don't know why you even came to ask me. He looks like a detective in a gritty crime thriller. I don't know about you dating Elle, but I am investigating a series of murders that have taken place in a gazebo nearby. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you? All right, Elle and Lee eventually make up and become friends again, but Elle doesn't want to take Noah back because it's just made everything so complicated in their friendship.
Why should I?
Because I love you.
I love you, Elle. I mean, you're my little sis. How could I not? So Noah decides, okay, Elle doesn't want me anymore. I'm just gonna leave for college tonight. I'm gonna head there right now. But Elle decides she wants to make up with him. And at their big summer birthday bash, that's like a costume party, Lee finally comes around and decides, you know what? You can date him, fine. He's going away to college. You'll probably never see him again anyway. So sure, I'll allow it now.
I have to find him, like now.
It's okay, I'll help you find him, okay? Meet you outside 5.
So Elle and Lee set off to go find Noah.
Thank you for doing this, by the way. Gotta find him and tell him how I feel.
You just did.
Oh my god. What did you do to Lee, you monster? Also, how long have they been in the car? I swear they've been in the car for like 5 minutes. How did she not notice? Was he just sitting there silently the whole time? And he's like 8 feet tall. How did she not notice? I'm just trying to picture this. So Elle gets in the car. Noah's already sitting there completely silent in a Batman costume. They pull out. He says nothing. He's just sitting there. Something doesn't add up. And by something, I mean the whole movie. Anyways, the movie ends with him going to college. Yeah, he doesn't stick around. He just goes to college and that's how the movie ends. Doesn't that suck? They don't even get to go on like a real date as a real couple. He just goes to college and then the movie ends. All right, well, that concludes our time together today. You guys, thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you're new here and you're not subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe and turn on my notifications to join Greg. Greg is what I call my subscribers on YouTube. So if you want to join Greg, just hit that subscribe button and hit that notification button. And then before you know it, your name will be legally changed to Greg. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.